Ah, that's right. Can't do that anymore because now it has to update again. Go live. Go live. Cool. Just basic shirt day. Fuck it. Let's go. It has been a long time since I've been back. Okay, we're going to move you off. I forgot to check that. Let's go and check the... I forgot to do the, what's it called? Yeah, the brightness. Brightness looks like shit. Okay, brightness. Let's see what we can do here. Exposure rate. Ooh, brightness is just barely getting up to where it's bright. That's gonna be where we're at. Holy shit. That's pretty bright today. We're pretty dark. I don't know why. Oh, I actually know why. I'm like, why are we so dark in here? Give me a second. I know why we're so dark. Yep. Well, one of them is down. I don't know about the other ones. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. So, back to Goji. Oh boy. Keep that panel open or it will lock up. Okay, there we go. Didn't show me that. Alright. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Looks good. Looks good, but we're looking stupid today. I don't really care. Just a black shirt and we're ready to go. So, Goji. What up, HX? Yo. It's been a while. I know I have been busy. This week has not been terribly nice to me. I have literally slept less than 3 hours in the last 24 hours. So, let's get started working on gojulas. Tail time this day. And then maybe actually getting onto some appendages at some point. Eventually getting onto appendages. Oh boy. That's a bunch of parts. That's a bunch of parts that hopefully I know where are, because I haven't been over here in almost a week and a half. That should be V. I need V, X. Oh, I have no idea what X is. V, X, J, and N, and polycap 1H. Oh boy. If I can find half of those, I'm going to be surprised. Polycap 1. Oh wow, we only have a couple parts left on that. Yo, what up, armchair? Oh, you know it is Gunplay Weekend. Really, it's still Zoid's Mania because I'm still working on the Gojulas the Ogre. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay, those are actually fairly large. Yo, nice. Oh wait, let's see what I got next. 7. At the moment, let's see. Still going strong on this one. It's just there are so many goddamn pieces plus the extra weapons. So the Gojulas is taking a long fucking damn time. I need polycat. I need J and N. God, do I not remember where J and N are. That's F. The S. That's R. No, that's Q. Okay, so F, R, R, R. This stack. T. O. Move the boxes so that I can close it. Oh, I think J was in the box. J was in the box, right? Yes. J was in the box. Okay, so then I just need N, which ends on the first stack. I had 3. No, now it's 4 boxes worth of parts for this kit, and it is just trying to keep everything organized. And it is a nightmare, even for myself. Okay, that's V. What? Hello, what up? Oh, nice. Spectre, thank you for the host. And what's up, Cass? Keep an eye on everything else. Oh, Inspector West, thank you for the follow. There it is. What was that? That's supposed to be A, right? Okay, so that's A. A. Oh. It should be N, right? N2 or N1? N2 or N1? N1, okay. N2 or N1? N1. There are just so many goddamn points. Yo, what up, Storm? Doing the one thing was putting the... I was put here to do is bully newbies in Armored Core. Oh boy. I bet. I haven't even tried Armored Core yet. I've been so busy with Baldur's Gate. And or working. And then I need J15 before I put that in. But next week, we should be back on the regular schedule. I should be streaming pretty much every single day of the week. I'm going to try to because I need to get caught back up on this thing so badly. I desperately need to be caught back up on this guy. 5 and 13. Yes, yes, yes. Even if it's a couple hours a night, I should be getting way the fuck caught up on this. Because we were doing good. I was doing good until the freaking overnight shit happened. That has put me so far behind schedule. Going to work at 4. No. Getting up at 3:30 in the morning every day has been a nightmare compared to my normal schedule. All right. Cool. Keep an eye on everything. Well, we've got so many kits coming out just in the next few weeks that my budget is just not handling that. Plus the Hobby Lobby discount that just happened just recently, which was really actually nice. I don't care what their reviews are, but when I can go get his NRG Zong for $28, that was actually worth the steal on that. Not the biggest fan of Hobby Lobby, but man, is that a deal that I was not really too mad about. When it's a kit that I really didn't want to have to ever pay full price on because I'm really not the biggest fan of it, but for $28 I'll pick one up just so I have one. And I'm going to be going at lightning pace as much as I can. I've got till about 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. Nothing I really can do on that. That's fine. So both points face upwards. Okay, so we're just doing a piston style design. That's fine. Nothing I really can design detail on with that. How does that supposed to stay in there? Because then we put another end part across the top of it. Of course we do. And it looks like it's the gold part that goes on. Yep. Okay, so the gold part goes up top. All right. I need to assemble 14 and 15. And there's a little bit of detail work on that. Nothing too much. But I need to pick up Armored Core. I need to see how well it plays. I mean, it's FromSoft, so it shouldn't be too hard. It should be super hard, but it should also be pretty good. If I could ever put down Baldur's Gate for 5 seconds, because then we also have Space Marine coming out sometime this year. Oh my god, and Starfield coming out in a few weeks. It's like, goddamn, there's so many fucking games coming out this year. It's like, it's not even fair. It's like, I don't have all the time for all of these. Because I will be destroying Scum as a Space Marine as soon as that one comes out. I don't know if we've got a full release date on that just yet. And looking back up. Yo, what up, done it? You know what's funny, Donna, is that the gods of Gumpla must have freaking heard your prayers, because even MJH is making their own version of the Snow White Prelude, but I don't know who's going to carry it. So far, Model Center's not going to be carrying it. More than likely, everybody else will. All right. Right. I haven't seen any links yet. I don't know if anybody's going to be picking it up. But I've seen the photos of it. The only problem with it is it doesn't have like the Zerwag in it. It's just going to be a recolored version of the high resolution. But it's fucking hilarious. That's like, geez, can we get more Gundam Wing model kits this year? I can't handle all these good kits coming out. I actually feel like I hate the fact that they're all coming out in one fucking sitting. I can't afford them all. Any more model kits keep coming out, I can't afford them anymore. It's like, I can't afford it all. Like, I'm already thinking about, I found a link for Perfect Great Avalanche that I need to get. Because I actually found someone selling them, which I need to get one bad. I passed it up the first time they were available, and you know what? I'm actually kind of mad I did. All right, let's see. So that's our forward. That's going to be forward. All right. All right. I'm running on spite and the will to live at the moment and caffeine. So I literally have been up since yesterday. I got maybe a couple hours of sleep last night because I didn't go to sleep till like 2. So I literally got about 3 to 5 hours worth of sleep in a 24-hour span. So I'm a little bit loopy as fuck. I don't know why they said to do that. That was me yesterday. I played 23 hours of AC and went saying, God damn, dude. That's literally what I was doing yesterday, was playing freaking goddamn Baldur's Gate. I just couldn't stop. I was like, I need to go to bed, but I don't want to stop. I haven't really got to do shit. A couple of hours a night in that game is just basically just doing the normal stuff. I actually wanted to get some story done. Having to be up so early, I couldn't really do a whole lot. So if I sound a little bit snippy today, it's because I am tired as fuck. Oh, man. But I got 2 days to rest up, and then we're back onto the normal schedule, which will be fine. Hopefully I won't have to be doing the early stuff for a while. Oh, I can actually get this guy done. Oh, dude, right? Dude, it has been hell. I mean, there's a reason why we're starting at fucking 2, 3 in the morning. There is a fucking reason why we're starting 2, 3 in the morning to work outside for 4 hours. It is because it is you cannot be outside. There is no denying that. That heat is disgusting. Oh, man. Dude, we're having to tell people that if shit goes down on the weekends, there's nothing we can do. That we're gonna have to probably shelve fucking, like, with how many technicians we have on the weekend, shit goes down, they're just stuck till someone can get out there. That's how bad it's getting. Yeah, we might have protocol units going down, and we might have racks going down because they're just gonna get too hot. Right now we've been in 116s for the last week and a half, but it's supposed to be getting up to like, they said it can get as high as 120 if we're really unlucky. But the real feel could be all the way up into the 20s. $35.29. $35.29. Next week's gonna be hell. It's gonna be close to hell on wheels. No, 29, not 19. 29. 29. Yo! Had a bad experience with the Saws Beaver cause, and I got scared of them. Nah. See, what you had a problem was you had Bandai ones when I would have told you instantly to get either Delphi or DLs, which the Bandai ones have issues. Their adhesive goes bad after like 2 years, and that's where your problem's going to be mostly with Bandai quality water slide. Oh, yeah, water slides. They go bad after a certain amount of time. The adhesive stops working. Kind of why I like going with DL and oh dude, yeah, it was getting so hot that it would be like, so I've been trying to temper myself a bit more this summer. I'm trying to boost my what's it called, boost my metabolism by at least somewhat staying warm. And there'd be times where my fucking AC wasn't even working when I'd be switching back and forth between heating and cooling myself. They'd be like, oh, well, the AC's not going to be working today. And we've already had issues with our the home AC being really bad. Even at night, we can't cool down. Like, it'll stay cool in the morning. Like, we'll stay around what we have the set temp at. But as soon as night hits, once the afternoon hits, we cannot get it down. Oh, yeah, SIMP, yes. They're kind of a Delphi and DL competitor. I've used their stuff a little bit. They have a big, broad range. I haven't really used them too much, though. Yep, I hear that, done it. The first time I ever did water slides was on my Turn Red, and I just did it for shits and giggles because I really wasn't the biggest fan of Turn Red's looks. Technically, I just like the idea of Turn Red, and then I finally learned how to really do decals, and that's the best way to do it. Don't be afraid. You can always fix it later. N2 18. Big parts. Why are we doing such big parts on this? Because we're not. I'm just stupid. No, I am. No, I'm not dumb. Never mind. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff on it. And those go on the out? No, they have to go on the inside. This has some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen. All right. you know what? I don't like you. Really? We're just gonna leave that? There's no way. We're really just leaving that giant hole in that. Oh my god. That is the dumbest idea I've ever seen someone do. That's a stiff tail, I will say that. Jesus. Painting's my biggest problem right now. I am just the worst painter. I will say that. I need to learn how to do airbrushing a lot better. That is my biggest flaw. Once I can get airbrushing down a bit better, I would be so much more happier with stuff. But I also need to invest in the equipment. I don't have any of that. But first, the first MG Barbie decals, they're fell off. Yeah, God. I've had so many issues with some Burkal ones doing the same thing, where, or even some perfect grade ones where it's like they just don't have the adhesive right. Not snake. Definitely not a snake. Did I end up putting on a Death Stinger? Not yet. I haven't had the time. Stinger's decal sheet is about the size of an A4 piece of paper, and I have not even had a chance to take it back apart and do all the decals just yet. I haven't even done the dark horn yet. I have not had the time. I've literally been up, get everything done at home, and then back to bed, and having 2 hours of maybe getting stuff, some things done. That time creeps up so much faster when I'm freaking on the graveyard shift. And having on call before that. So yeah, I've just been so busy. But I need to do Death Stinger's decals. They're all just pretty easy. They're just supernova decals. So lots of line detail, lots of stuff that just needs to be done by 200 fucking damn times. But it'll be easy enough. The worst one's going to be this one, technically, because it's about the same size as Stinger's decals, but there's a lot more to this one than there is Stinger. I don't know. How's Stinger been doing? Oh, yeah, claws are still where they're supposed to be. Yes. Still love that damn thing. Love that that thing came out so damn good. Polycap 220 and then S parts. Yay, S parts. Hmm. 18, 19. 28, 29, 20. Okay, so that one's off there. There's 20. Okay. Oh yeah, make polycap. Yo, right. Nah, what's worse with this guy is I also have the extra weapon set. So not only when we do everything in quadruplet for like how everything's going so far, but then I've got to also do all the weapons in duplicate. So it's gonna be fucking awesome. Cannot wait to do the. I cannot wait to see the hand cannons all being put together. The only problem is that they are a different color, and I want to smack Kotobukiya for it. Like, you guys had one thing to make Gojulas not look stupid with the extra weapon set on, is make it the same color. It's not. The colors are different, and it's going to look a little bit odd, but I'm still going to love the shit out of it. And 24. S. Okay, so that one's already got some guns. So that's this one. The only problem with this one being is that it's so big I cannot keep anything on the desk. Like, he's starting to get as tall as the 148 scale so far. And I don't even got the legs on it just yet. I'm still trying to build the body. Getting closer to getting to appendages, which is nice. I think the arms are first, then you do the legs. Then it's straight on to weapons. Or I could be wrong and it's... The other way around, I don't remember. There we go. Then I need N120. N120. And then I need you. Because then we're building this spike again, which doesn't need anything but the D's and the S parts. Okay. That would be so much. Okay, so what this wanted you to do was put this. Okay, let me pull it back out. They want you to put this part on first, put it up here and here, then put this part over top of it when it's actually kind of grabbing on itself. Where if you just took this part, put that in there, and then go for it. Five times easier. Is that really all that's like keeping that in place? I really kind of hate that. I don't know if you have to remove that. Let me see. Is there any reason why we never need to remove that? Does it take up a weapon slot or something? Is that what it is? Might get removed for the... Oh, it might get removed for the ammo pack. Let's see. Do you get removed for the ammo pack later on? That could be the whole reason why that hole's there. Let's look ahead a little bit. Yo! Fortunately, bank holiday. Oh, dude, that sucks. I hate that. I waited so long for my blue flame to get here. It's like, goddamn. I know I haven't talked about that yet. So yeah, arms first, then that. Weapons. Do we remove that tailpiece or the ammo box? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Once you're taking all the spikes out of it, next we have some rear cannons that go on there. No, so gluing that in place. All right. Let us glue you in place. Come hither. You shall be glued in place. No heresy from you shall be made. Jeez, eyeing up IBO kits. Oh boy, dude, IBO kits. Oh boy. I wish they were so much better. I wish they were done well. That's the biggest problem about the IBO kits is that they could have been much better than what we got. They just ended up being low quality, kind of like how I feel Witch for Mercury kits are. Low quality, halfway baked, and just not where I would buy it from. That's all I should need. Yeah, what up, Cherry? About one sad thing is quality. Oh man, I've done. The Vidar was okay for the full mechanics line. The Rex and the regular were terrible. I have the like I've stated, I have the Rex high grade, and that thing is not good. And then the full mechanics freaking Barbatus, which was just utterly painful to build. Just not a fan of the quality. When I've handled, and it's kind of the reason why I'm the very strong guy when it comes to the third-party stuff. It's like when I've had third-party stuff have better quality than IBO full mechanic kits are, I think there's a problem. Oh man, that sucks. They like what was it? Death Stinger, the Murasame Ligers and the Furies that I've done from ZA. The quality is really good. Yes, it's ABS plastic, but I mean, I actually really like buttery smooth ABS plastic. It can look really good when done correct. It can also look like real shit if you don't know what you're fucking doing. I mean, there is a difference between quality and quantity. And really, I really do tend to be the guy who's looking for quality. I mean, I cracked open the Supernova freaking Blue Flame, and there is so much detail. I don't know where the fuck they copied the design from for it, but they did some fucking goddamn voodoo magic on it, because it's fucking scary good. Like, I look at it, I'm like, how the fuck did they not do this? Because it is so really well done. Yeah, my inner frame was kind of just haphazardly tossed in there, but I mean, still, I'm not pissed off about it. I was kind of like, ah. Live Lance just felt wrong. Look, okay. Really, I had no issues with my Live Lance. Yes, I really wish that wasn't a 1.0. I wish they would have done those in a 2.0 because there are different high grade qualities that you can get to. Oh, yes, that's my biggest thing. Done it. That is my biggest thing about the third parties. Why can the bootleggers do undergating where Bandai and Kotobukiya can't? It's like, why is it that they can't ever do undergating? I don't get why the third parties can do undergating and Bandai can't. It should be the other way around. It should be Bandai does all the undergating and the third parties don't. So then we can be mean to the third parties going, nah, man, 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 third party no undergate. So terrible. Quality bad. When really that was kind of my biggest gripe on Destinger was like, great, thank you for undergating everything, but why did you have to do it on all the circular parts that have to be cut out and cleanly made? That was the only time I think I've ever complained about fucking undergating. It's like, could you guys not on these circular parts? My fingies hurt and I'm really tired. I don't want to have to cut out 17 of these little circles, have to clean them all, then detail them, then put them on the model kit because you had to undergate them and they had to have 4 gates each. Ugh. And each leg has 4. Only time I think I've ever bitched about friggin' gating. See, and that's still a lot, man. When you can also get like the EG, the early grades, or entry grades, whichever way we want to call it, and they're seeming to be better quality than the old school high grades are. I've heard nothing but praise for the entry grade kits, saying that they're basically like old school high grades, but better. Yeah, I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that the EG new is like the standard for early for entry grades right now. And that it's so awesome, and it's like, god damn. Same thing with the RG new. The RG new is supposed to be amazing. I have not done the base RG new yet. I have the high new. I don't have the regular new. I mean, what's gonna hurt you? I mean, I know Mofi's got it saying that it's a Gao Gao, and Gao Gao is part of the band. So I mean, I have not bought the Gao Gao Red Dragon just yet. I'm going to be probably doing that in a couple weeks from now. Nice. But oh, neither of them. Dude, I'm gonna tell you the fucking real grade high new was fucking amazing. If you want to buy a new and you want to have a really fun time, things like a fucking mini master grade. Well, it's actually out of scale, so it's pretty much a master grade. The level of detail and how much time you're gonna have to put into it. Oh, it's so good. I think the last the new the RG Hainu and the Nightingale are the 2 last Bandai kits I actually had fun with. I think where I was like, ooh, these are actually really well done. Well done, you guys did good. Oh, it's such a fucking amazing kit, but it's out of scale. Like, I've had this discussion with a bunch of people many a times now that it's not to scale. It's not to scale at all. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. And that's so what you're saying, Storm, is what is known as vicariously. And that's where I get a lot of the people who watch the stream. A lot of people can't afford the same stuff I can get, and or also want to know what to look out for. And that's where it's fun because it's like I am a very unbiased channel. You come here, you're coming for the raw. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for you. I'm gonna tell you how it is. Something's bad, I will bitch about it. I'm not gonna be like, sugarcoat, buy this Bandai kit. Buy, even though I had a fucking terrible time. You need to go and buy this Bandai kit. Nah, I will straight up tell you what's dog shit and what's garbage. I have no problem. Because I don't want you to have a bad time either. The only person who doesn't get to have fun is me. Exactly. I totally get it. Trust me. Oh, like what was it? I'll watch once in a while, go and see a couple people building some stuff, but it's like, there are things I don't like either. I mean, I know I'm going to get flack for this. I don't like Leos. I'm not going to build one ever. And I'm probably never going to do anything. I don't do challenges or fucking build offs or anything because I take so damn long to get anything finished half the damn time. And I don't like... I find the competitional aspect of building just makes the fun go away, because then you're no longer adhering to your standard of gunless freedom. It's more, it's the freedom to do whatever we tell you to do. It loses its value. And I always see the bias that comes from these competitions. Like, what was it? Mecha Warehouse. Oh, the Dendrobium wins. Of course you fuckers picked the Dendrobium as the winner. It's the biggest model kit in the room, so everyone's got to spend the same amount of money as the Dendrobium, asshole. It's like, come on. Building is a chill thing, exactly. When you introduce stress into it, it's no longer chill. It's now a job or something different. It's not fun. Yeah, I just don't. I feel it brings away from the actual aspect of Gundam. I mean, it's supposed to be something like trains and model kits are supposed to be fun. It's a hobby. You're supposed to have fun with it. I'm not either. I want one just to have one, but I would love to get a Largo from Mechanicore. But really, in the aspect, the Dendrobium is just it's. So this is gonna be me sitting against my own kind of people. I've kind of moved away from the Zeong being a status symbol, and that it's more of just high-grade trash that Bandai doesn't want to produce enough of that enough people can get a hold of. I am no longer going to try to ever get a Neo Zeong unless somehow I get a bunch of cash and there's some available that aren't too outrageously priced. But other than that, I'm not chasing that dream anymore. It's a piece of shit. It's just a fucking high grade There's nothing special about it. Yeah, it's big, but it's not even like a high grade 2.0. It was built a long time ago, back when Unicorn first came out. So it's just a bunch of empty plastic unless you're going to go ahead and customize it. So I'm no longer trying for a Neo Zeong anytime soon. Because the same amount of money that you spend on a Neo Zeong, you could go buy a fucking goddamn a Deban PG new. That you'll get 6 months faster and you're going to have 10 times more fun with. For the same amount of money. Or for that same amount of money, you could buy several perfect grades from Deban. Or several model kits from some of the bigger suppliers. I'm done. I'm done playing Bandai's fucking Bandai bullshit game. They want to play stupid games, they're going to win stupid prizes. And they're going to hate me. Right. That's how I feel about the Meteor unit too. The Meteor unit looks so funny as hell. If it was just in a better color, I would probably buy one. And I know, yada yada yada, you could just paint it yourself. And it's like, yeah, but then what was the point of buying it in the first place? If it didn't already look good when I wanted to buy it, why did I buy it? Boom. It's like, I have my problems with certain things. There's a reason why some Gunpla guys don't like me. Some of them is because I'm a dirty freaking goddamn bootleg buyer. Some of which is because I sit there and have stronger views on certain mobile suits. Some of them is because they just don't like me. It's just weird. I'm a very approachable human being. But there's one thing I don't give is I don't give no quarter to big corporations who don't care about my followers and viewers. So yar my little friends, let's go ahead. I thought it was the ego. I wish. I really don't have that big. Nah, most people don't like me because I really don't. I have the issue with the Barbatos. That pisses a ton of people off. I don't know why. It's like anytime I'm like, Barbatos kind of sucks, he's super mid. And they're like, oh my god, it's not. It's the best mobile suit design ever created. Blah, blah, blah. Nano-laminate armor. It's like, okay, but there is other shit in Gundam, right? I can name 18 mobile suits who instantly win. But then it's like Leos, and it's like, they're okay. They're just a grunt type. They're basically a Zaku, and don't let Joey Ganoa hear that. He might have a heart attack. They're okay. I mean, All right. Oh, thank you. Somebody who understands fucking engineering. That is exactly my fucking problem with them. I work on freaking big. I not big. I work on commercial grade equipment all the time, and having exposed hydraulic lines or any kind of structural components like that is a big no-no. That is just begging for something sharp to cut those lines or dirt to get in that hydraulic cylinder. It's like, put your damn plastic cover back on your freaking Gundam's chassis. You're gonna snag a line on something. Let's see. I'm a little bit far away from the desk. Let me see if I can get closer. Yo! Another one, Storm, is also, what is it called? So, you're newer to the channel. I did have a big group going at one point. We had a big group of people going. But some people got angry because of the fact that not everybody was on the same plan as what they wanted. They threw a bunch of names around, told people off a lot, called people a bunch of names, and so I just kind of... I let them have their little tissy fit. I mean, I'm not here to play with children. I'm here to play with adults. I don't have time for little kids. These are full grown adults who are talking like this shit. So I don't have time to fucking... I don't have time to deal with freaking children-like egos. And people also scamming people, so I don't have time to deal with that shit. I have a very set schedule. I have a very set fucking time parameter that I gotta get things done. I don't have time to sit here and deal with people being... trying to tell me where I need to be and what I need to be doing. Noah's complaining about their situation, but never moving forward, and it's like, come on, man. Yo, Ajax is back. Yo. Yes, yes. Tallgeese 3 was fucking... Tallgeese 3 was rough. Man, that thing still haunts me. It didn't come out perfect, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It doesn't look bad. It's just not the exact image I wanted it to be. It's kind of what got me in my funk. Like, it looks fine. It's close to the concept, but we had issues, and that kind of got me into the whole taking a break from the super awesome Omega kits for a little while. But we're getting back on them soon, trust me. They're coming back. We're going to be doing the big stuff soon. I got to finish this guy up first, and then we'll be back to that big super mega stuff. Right. Nah. Yeah. It would make more sense if they were a human-sized design. Yeah, or, God, what else? There are some other, mecha units that could... Oh. God, there's some smaller ones that would do well with that. But yeah, Gundams are supposed to be like, fuck, 60 feet tall usually. It's freaking insane when you think how large these machines are supposed to be. They're not like, what is it called? They're not Jaeger tall, but they're still super tall. When you look at the canonical heights for Gundams. But if I can get this guy done, I can get started on some of the other big fun kits that are going to be super sick this year for winter, and then we'll be back onto the normal shit probably by we'll be probably working on the mini bus after that. Mini bus, or we'll be moving on to something like the 8826 or no, the 8827 or onto the Blue Flame. I don't know which one that'll be. But we're going to try to get some of the perfect rates out of here. One of the hardest ones will be the perfect rate Zaku. I've got to do a lot of work to that. There's some custom stuff that needs to be done. So that's going to be a fun work in progress when we get to that one. See, okay, so that's actually a good understanding of how mechanics works, and I actually have an antidote for that. It actually comes from the Astray versus Seed. I think it's volume 3, no, book 3 of volume 1, where there was a duel between two M1s, and one of the pilots wasn't watching what he was doing. So when he went in for the final attack, the other pilot knew that he had overstressed the arm, and so the arm was already busted by the time he went to go and swing, so he knew he wasn't in any present danger. And pretty much told him, are you going to fix that now? Because now I got to fix it. Because it had over-torsioned the entire arm's mobility motors. Because he had swung too fast with one of the weapons. I found it to be utterly pleasing to the mechanic side of me. You really don't see that a lot in Gundam, where they actually kind of follow the rules of how mechanics work. And that you have to be kind of careful. I know that was a lot in Zeta too. Zeta, there was a lot of things breaking down because they just pushed things way too damn hard. Zeta and 8th MS team too. Yeah, because we can just push that down. Now, there's the other parts that go on top of that. And then we just put that on the unit because it's going to go. Huh. So that has to sit like that. Yo. I'm definitely going to have to preserve those back spikes. I do not want to take those off. Or if I do, I'm going to have to figure out a way of getting them back on. Because it's starting to look way too good. I know I can't get that full thing in camera. All right. All right. W7 and G12. Oh boy. I don't know what G is. W. W. W7. Yeah, not too much on that. Like, Bale is okay. Vidar, Kimaris. God, what else is there? There's a ton of them that were interesting. No, IBO had a way of going, and some of the side stuff like the Hajibarashi and some of the other things were okay. Okay, so that's F. What the fuck is G? G, 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 G. Oh, they're smaller parts, so it's gonna be. It's E. What are you? K2. Alright. E, K2. That's smaller, so it's probably a box. Probably that one. Ah, right. G1, G2. Alright. Right. Oh, I get too much hate that I sit. I get the hate because of the fact I like the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Gundams, so I feel that. I feel that way too much. Oh, it's a joke on because there's different colors. Well, all the Estrays come in different colors and forms that people like to call them the Power Rangers of Gundams. Because you have red, gold, green, black, red, gold, blue, green, noir, which is black, God, mirage, which is purple. The six main ones being all different colors, and then you also have your offshoots like load, and you have load, turn, red, and you have some of the other ones. It's basically they're like Power Ranger villains, basically. Even though it's a very mechanically inclined version of Gundam. Yeah. I wish they would go like Super Sentai on Power Rangers. Oh well, on Gundam, but they really haven't. Like, freaking Seed versus Astray is very serious. You wouldn't think the side story would be way more serious than Seed can be, but it can be very serious. They don't go super robot until very end. It, oh, break progress. 42 seconds. Did that come back through? Yeah. That is very true. It is the fact that it is very Power Ranger helmet styled face on the Astrays. I will say that, yes. And that is probably, that does not help. That probably just makes it fucking worse. It's a very human design. Which obviously we can all see that because of course I have it all right there. This stray would be closer to Common Rider, really, because it's more of a lone... They're really not a team. They're actually a bunch of people who just have Astrays, really. The most interaction you get is between Gold and Red. That is really the most interaction you're ever going to get. Gold and Red are the main antagonists and protagonists. And then you have Blue as being a side character slash protector of Red. They're not really friends. He's more of the I will help you even though I don't like you because you keep fixing my shit for me kind of protagonist and antagonist. That would be sick. It would actually be almost freaking canon for freaking Astray to have that. Because the Astrays, there is no wrong way of doing an Astray. The classic example of that is the civilian blue frame Astray, where it's like my King, where it has about 10 to 15 different weapon sets attached to it, but you know what? That's just called an average Tuesday for the Junk Guild. And when in Canonical, Low has fucking goddamn 2 meteor units that are available ready to go. Just say when. And those are not even his most powerful weapons. Would make really good canon because also the Astrays are a grunt type. The Gundams are not a grunt type, but the A1 is a grunt type. And more than likely, they would need an assist vehicle for long travel or if they were on unfavorable terrain. The original M1 Astray is a grunt type. The only reason why the Astray Red Frame and the other Strays are a Gundam is because they were testing out. That's why they're... when you see the designations for any of the Gundam ones, they're MBF P0 is what their designation is, and then each one has its own unit where 1 is blue, 2 is red, 3 is green. But that stands for... goddamn, MBF P2. It means that it's a mobile battlesuit prototype. So they were all prototype models that were incorporating some of the Gundam stuff that was being done at the time. to upgrade them from the A1, being the grunt type. And they don't have phase shift. Well, some of them don't have phase shift armor, but all Strays use foam aluminum armor, which is cheaper to manufacture and is a little bit more rugged, and you don't have to have the extreme power system that the other units need in Seed Destiny. They can run off way lower power constraints and don't need special thermonuclear reactors. Oh yeah, no, that's the A1 was sick. So the A1 has an integrated flight pack, anti-ship small sword, beam cannon, beam shield, well, anti-beam shield, and they could be dropped straight from atmosphere to ground, and they were pretty sick. There's if you go and look up the A1, the M1 Stray, there's a clip on YouTube where you can watch where they drop a bunch of them into a battlefield, and it's like, damn, that's so disgusting. It only got beat out. It technically fights for space with the dagger and the Windam. That was kind of what it was made for, was to beat the Windam and the dagger. But they look so good. I gotta get the M1. The M1's getting a reprint soon, and I just wanted to have one. I think they're supposed to be coming out in September. And the best thing about the Astray was that if you upgraded it to a Gundam, the difference between the M1 and a Gundam version is better optics and better head. And then what is considered the Astray Gundam Universal Backpack Connection. That is a universal power outlet that can accept multiple different adapters to adapt your... I sound like a car salesman. With your new Gundam, Astray, upgrade for your M1, you can then use any of your choice of backpacks, going from anything from Zaf to Orb to the Earth Federation. You like that striker pack? Well, we'll just slap an adapter on, and guess what? You now have an L-Strike Gundam Astray. You like that IWSP? We can definitely make sure to get that thing converted so that way you can get out there and be the best on the battlefield. Why? Because here at the Junk Guild, we care about your constraints and what you need for your everyday work with your Astray. Buy now. Only at $5,999 million to upgrade your Astray. Terms and conditions do apply. Yeah, and then squiggle T. Then we got to get those other ones on there. But I can put that on the unit now. Well, I assembled the weapons. Yeah, and it's not like the... it's kind of more in the lines of like the... what is it called? The original Zaku 2, where they have pretty decent universal abilities. But not like the Leo, where it's like, yeah, the Leo can be different, but, you know, it's got to be specialty. Nah. The Astray can be anything. the Blue Frame's got a water pack that's never been released where it could literally go down to the depths of the ocean because it was converted to that. There was a whole point about that. It's how Gold ended up getting ambushed by Blue in one of the books. It was hilarious. Yeah, no. That's the whole point. Oh my god. Here, let me grab King. And let me show you what King's going to be getting. It's not ready yet. But, I'm slowly getting there because it's, I've had to take apart things. And it's almost done. It's just, I have been taking way too damn long. And these all fit. That's the worst part. Ooh, a warpath. Oh. So, Storm. Yo, what up? How do robots and zoids fit together? I'm new to Gundam. Oh, so zoids and Gundam are kind of at battle with each other. Zoids came out just right after Wing, and they've been fighting for space ever since. So, Storm, this is King. King has everything you could ever ask for. Every upgrade and add-on. Now, this is just his base form. He then gets the Super Flight Pack, which also then gets a Red Dragon backpack also put together, and they all connect into each other. And it's freaking disgusting. Let me put King back and then we'll get started back on this again. So who's winning? Third parties are winning right now. Bandai and Kotobukiya are now having to fight the third party suppliers more than anything. Just realized I'm going to have to have a striker adapter for that. Because yeah, that goes into there. Oh no, the striker adapter's on the fucking... That's right. On the King Dragon backpack, that's right. Like, where's the striker adapter coming from? Right now, really, Bandai is losing to the third-party guys. The third-party guys are doing things 10 times better. In my channel, you'll see that I do a lot of third-party model kits because I love them. I am not picking up Deathy. I can pick up Berserk Fury as long as I don't fuck up the binders. Oh, please don't fuck the binders up. They're so annoying to put back together. So, when you get... So, for the same price as buying this from a first party, you're going to spend an extra $50 to $60, or around $40. Where something like this costs about, I think I paid $60 with tax and ship for a ZA Berserk Fury, where it normally runs $90 from Kotobukiya. So that's where we're having the problem, where it's right now we're getting such good quality from our third-party associates that people like me are considered heretics. Oh, I knew it. You little shit. I bumped the binder. I'll fix it later. Fix the binders later. They do. They do fight against each other. That's the thing. They're direct competitors. But right now, we've had this big boom over the last couple of years where the third-party guys who used to be considered bootleg and illegal have stepped up their game to be more of a challenge for everyone. And they're cheaper. Considerably cheaper. To the point where we're seeing that it's so much better to buy from them then wait for Bandai to do things that we would ever want. After I'm finished with this guy is a first party that I'm building right now. This is the gojulas ogre. And here, I can actually grab him. Yeah, he's great and everything. But for about the same cost as this guy, I've got like 3 other kits that I've got ready to go. One of the most expensive model kits I've ever bought in my life. It's the Deban Perfect Grade New. It's based off a metal structure, which is a metal build, something that's already put together and costs anywhere between $16,000 to $5,000. I got the same thing for $500. And at that kind of cost, I can't justify being such a, you have to do everything this way. If you're not buying Bandai, you're just a piece of shit. No, if you're not trying to save your money, what are you doing? If you're just constantly throwing your money at the wrong people, that's the problem. No, the worst thing is we're getting what we want. There was a kit that was just released. It's the Blue Flame Wing Zero. It's based on a older high grade kit, and I've never seen a bunch of Bandai bootleggers go crazier for it because it's something that we've been really wanting. No, okay, so I can actually show you something close to the same thing. So metal builds are pre-assembled, basically action figures that Bandai also does, and I am a stupid idiot for buying one too. So the metal structure is 1/60th scale, so it's around 1.5 feet tall. They only made a few. There were only like a couple hundred to maybe 1,000 made, and they started at around $900. They're actually doing a reprint soon. It's close to this one. This is the Red Frame Dragonics. This was $700. But this is fully assembled. I didn't do any of this. This all comes pre-painted and pre-done. And they're great. Don't get me wrong. But the price. This was $700. So, I mean, I don't touch it. I don't like picking it up. Yeah, it's an action figure. I could go ahead and just play with it and throw it around the room being like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But if I break it, I'm going to cry my eyes out. I do have Sengoku, but he's taken apart. I'm actually thinking of either buying a new one because there's a reprint coming out. I think it's September. Yeah, September they're actually doing a reprint of the high grade and the master grade. But my Sengoku's actually taken apart. I was supposed to do some upgrades to him, and it never fucking happened. And I was supposed to do more upgrades for him, and that never fucking happened. I'm actually looking at the box right now because it's been sitting in the same corner for 7 months now. Okay, back on what we were doing. Tea. Oh, I had that in my hands just a few seconds ago. Yes. Just had tea in my hands. Where'd you go? R. R, R, R. R, S, S. T. Yo, T. Yeah, my Sengoku, I have been wanting to do that one as soon as I can. It's just really hasn't been. I haven't had time for it. Plus, I keep changing on what I want to do with it. 25, 13. Oh, okay, so we're just okay. Never mind. I know what we're doing. 25, 25, and 13. One set, 13. 13 and let's see, 31, 13 and 26. Oh no, 19. 19 and 26. Where are you? And I have a lot of pricey shit. Like the big guys behind me, they're really expensive too. The Sinanju bus is one of the most expensive ones on that back shelf behind me. That thing was like 270 somewhat dollars. Was not a cheap kit to buy, and that was a model kit. It was awesome. Can't highly more praise say that you should build that because they are really, really fun. But I love it when you guys want me to get on a rant about why I like third parties. It's always so much fun. It's less about me being mean to Bandai, and it's more about me wanting you to have the best fun you can and why we don't give a shit. I vote with my wallet every day when I buy something. There is a reason why I still don't have a PS5 in my house. I'm waiting for them to be a little cheaper. You guys will see my rarest a stray kit soon enough. Later this year, we'll be doing the Nielsen works. That is one of the rarest model kits I have. Very expensive one too when you come down to it, and they're very exclusive. They're not the most expensive kit I have, but they are one of the rarest. They only get released once every blue moon. They fly off the shelf, and once they're gone until Nielsen decides to go and make more. And I have been keeping it in backlog for when I have enough time to do it the way I want to do it. The last time I did a Nielsen, I was doing it the way somebody else wanted to because it was a commission, and yeah, it looks good, but it's not my way of doing it. They had a very certain way they wanted it done. They didn't want anything super fancy like I usually do. They wanted a bare bone, panel lined, and decaled unit. Still look good, but not the way I would have done it. I do have PG Red Frame Kai. That one's that one was. I still need to fix mine technically. Not my favorite stray kit ever. The PG Red really could have been better if they would have based it off like how Nielsen did it, where they made it less complicated and made it more articulate, which is more what I would have wanted. and keep an eye on everything. All right. And Storm, technically, the Stray Sengoku was actually the first Stray I ever built. And kind of what got me into trouble, because then I would kept looking at him and being like, ooh, there's more than one. And then wifey looked at me and went and rolled her eyes and I'm like, yep, you messed up. I'm buying all these ones. It's always fun whenever it's like, why are you buying more of them? Don't you have those? I'm like, yes, but I don't have this new one. Between wing kits and strays, I don't know which one she hates more. Right. Nah, I love it when she's like, "You already have one. I know, but I need this one. But you already have that one. I know I have that one, but I need this one as well." I got my eyes rolled at me when I showed him, like, "Oh look, the band's got their own Snow White Prelude coming out, and I already have my pre-order." The eyes rolled. I'm like, "Yeah, be quiet. I know. I have the Snow White Supernova, but this one comes with the shield, and Supernova's doesn't." And this one can do bird form. Supernovas can't. Actually, the biggest selling point for me was the fact that the Supernova can that the band will have the bird mode form that the Supernova one lacked. Yeah, right. I have to beat the woman off with a stick to keep her away from my Zoids. That one's mine. No, it's not. You didn't buy that one. That one's mine. No, it's not. No, you cannot have all my robotic cats. Back, woman, back. I know my mail carrier probably hates me. Actually, I think every delivery service hates me. I bet they tally up. Okay, so how much does the freaking asshole over in the apartments have this year? I don't know. How many more packages can he get? Every time. I get scared when I have less than like 5 packages coming at one point. It's like, I really have been lacking lately. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna probably pass out here in a little while. And the worst problem is the pile keeps getting bigger. No matter how many I get rid of, the pile just gets bigger. It's like for every 3 I do, 4 more take its place. I've done, what, 9 zoids, and I've added 7 more kits to it over the entire summer. Just like, cool, that'll make a dent. Nah, that didn't make shit. That didn't do nothing. I actually added a perfect grade, and I'm probably going to buy another perfect grade and then another perfect grade. I'm trying to get through this one by September so that way we can get on to the perfect grades. So it'll be fun. I know that not everybody has perfect grades. I have only a few myself. I just got the Cosmos lighting kit for the Unicorn, which is going to be great. We're going to do custom work on the Zaku and on the Nielsen works, and then we'll be on to some of the more fun, more intricate stuff. I've got some really cool little neat things that are been waiting for a while. Technically, the demand new actually pushed it back by a few months. Because I need to get parts for it, and the parts are fairly more expensive than I usually go for, so it'll be fun. to make that a little easier. Yo, what up, Honored? Hopefully it's not too hot where you are. What is it right now? It's only 94. I call bullshit. It's 12 o'clock outside. There's no way it's 94. Trying to get this big beefy dino boy done slowly yet surely, because everything has to be super long and super goddamn intricate. All right. Huh. All right, 23 straightforward. Ugh, 115. Ew. Yeah, that's nasty weather still. That's why I am not going outside till it starts getting cold again. That temp is way too hot for living. else did I need? W something. 23, 24. W2324. There you are. Ooh, that's at least better than the last ones. Shit, wrong one. My brain is not here today. Takes a long time to get where I want to be, but damn, do I like the way they look when they come out. Yeah, it's supposed to be rear armament, but bang. Yeah, just way too big. Getting way too big for the desk. still so many segments of this tail left to go, but we'll probably have to maybe try to work on that tonight. I'm gonna get this one done, and I gotta go lay down. My head is pounding and spinning, and I am just not feeling too great. But we at least got an entire section done. That's good enough for me in the 2 hours I've been doing this morning. We're just back onto the affirmed, oh, God. See, I can't even articulate my words. A return to form for today, because we're back finally being on the normal schedule. Oh, I wish I could go for a little bit longer, but I am starting to really not feel great. So let's get this on there. I'll get a video up. I need to get the Shadow Fox actual video done, because I need to talk about it. But that's a much longer project. All right. Bring that back. All right. And max out my zoom. So, not too bad. We got pretty much the entire base body done. I'm just working on the tail now. This should go a little bit better. Everything should go a lot faster until we get to the legs. And once we get to the legs, it's we're going to slow the fuck down. Those legs are very overly complicated. But at least it's good. He's starting to look like a dinosaur slash Godzilla-like figure, finally. It's taken a long time to get here. Oh, yeah, my brain is nowhere near... Oh. Yeah. That's going to have to be like, if I'm up tonight, I might be able to get back on for a little bit. Yeah, I don't have the... I can barely keep my eyes open. I've been up so fucking long. But that's not too bad. So, where are we at? Almost 2.5 hours. That's not too bad. I mean, I've literally been awake for so long. It's not even funny. Not too bad. Not too bad. Slowly. But that's not always a bad thing. It's going slow. But we're being very careful. We're detailing everything we can and getting it looking nice. Gotta have him look nice. He's going to be a big showpiece, and I want him to look as good as it can be. And trust me, I'm going to preserve, let's see, the Godzilla-like spikes. If I have to drill into something, I'm going to drill into it to put them on there, because that's just a waste to not have them on there. Just a shame and a waste. But thank you everyone for watching today. I will be maybe back later tonight. We'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe after a little bit of some sleep, I can actually think straight, because I'm kind of not too lucid at the moment. Oh, anybody I can raid right now? Not really. Let's see if I can change that. you that. I'm gonna drop you on taketh to train. He's doing some stuff over there. Let me drop you guys off there. But I'll be back. Maybe later. Bye-bye, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.